It's week 2 of the NFL, and we'll see Bryce Young. Terrific doesn't cover his last game. He was simply perfect throwing it around. It's the Aviators and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Aviators of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cariocas, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
This young man took the NFL world by storm. As a 6th-round rookie, signature mullet, mustache, but 21 touchdowns for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Great personality, and everyone gravitates towards this guy. Teammates love to win with a quarterback who leads them like that, and fans love to root for a guy who seems just like them.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 25 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep him.
And now off to the races down the right side. DeAndre Swift. And down to the 7-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Looking to throw it, Minshew. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal. Swift. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. He tried to break that plane, but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. Swift again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were one closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, They just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Check 6. Ready.
Again, it's Achane. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Smith, ready.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Ready.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
Yellow. 1. Ready.
Running left, Achane. Fights him off. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Let's go.
First down, Aviators.
Blue check.
A give, running right, Achane. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Brought down by DJ Wanham. Well, this defense for the Bucs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to...
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Devon Achane, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Aviators have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. But you look at this defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Here's Minshew. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just...
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now...
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They'll come up 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackle through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go. Achane. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. There's a short one caught by Uzama. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Minshew. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2nd catch for him today, and they'll wind up a 1st down. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. D.J. Johnson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing watching them, Charles, they at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. He's been good. His guys are winning. Recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he stopped immediately there. Derek Barnes in on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To throw on second down is Young. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
You can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Young working out of the gun. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
First down, Young. That's caught at the 25. A big play there. 45 yards. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
Ready. Ready.
And they'll give this to Achane. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strike. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Running right, here's Achane. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. To throw, Young. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. On the handoff, it's Achane. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon Achane with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Aviators will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. DeAndre Swift as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bringing them to 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And going deep for Hill. Well, he rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
A nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Achane. And he'll get this to the 32. And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, a run by Achane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down. A run now from Achane. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a run by Achane. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that whole defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed him down on that run, can they continue to do?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll run, Achane. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Devon Achane. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their...
After review of the play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Achane once more. And this time he finally breaks through. It's a touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The Young's going to throw for this. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. This is Swift on the counter. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Trotting. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage, 46 yards. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 2. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And he returns this to the 22. Devon Achane in the offense ready to go once again. You see the numbers, all those carries. If you get that many carries in the drive, you better finish it with a touchdown. And he did.
Yeah, and deservedly so, right? Because we've seen times like the Carolina Panthers, sometimes Jonathan Stewart to carry the ball all the way down, and then Cam, he's such a great goal line runner, he'll carry it in. But in this case, though, that didn't happen. The fellow lugging the load, he's the one who got to reap the reward.
Yeah, there was no touchdown vulture here. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Set, cut. Black one. Set, cut.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Meanwhile, Young's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Ready?
A give, running right, Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 143 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
So where will that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Shoves, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Aviators get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. We're playing 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Hill on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Yellow, one, punt.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The handoff running left, Henry. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Henry is in for a touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
So we'll see what Young and his guys can do here as they walk up for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you...
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Bucs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. It'll be Minshew again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Looking to throw it. Minshew working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Here's Minshew. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Here's Minshew. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now Minshew. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Minshew. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now 2nd and 4. Again, Minshew looking to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Minshew sets to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
So here we go, 45 ticks to play, and it's all going to come down to this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Here we go.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Down inside the 40. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Yeah, he'll work free for one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. On third down, Henry. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now Young. This is caught inside the 15. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henry running right. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Charles, a lot of happy faces